Get your horns up, mates. It's time for the show.
Friends, family, welcome back to the show. We got more Seethe. You guys like Seethe? I love Seethe. Man, just every single time keeps blowing my mind. Every song I have done. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of back in the day when a band would put out an album and it would top the last album that you thought couldn't get topped, you know? And I can tell you that was the truth about Metallica, at least for a little while. At least up to a point where it was like, oh my God, I'm just blown away. I didn't think it can get any better. And yet, here they go. Patrick is topping himself left and right, nonstop, better and better. And I thought the very first Seethe song I heard was a banger. It was a killer. Check out my playlist, man. You'll see. I got them all on there. And there'll be much more to come. I'm digging this. This is called Depths. And this is brand new. This is the official visualizer video that we're going to be checking out. Of course, we're going to be doing the deep dive. Words and music, man. And that's really an important thing when it comes to Seethe, because Patrick puts his all into it, man. I mean, vocally, it is just unbelievable. Musically, always incredible stuff, and it just keeps getting more diverse and more intricate and more, which is just phenomenal. I'm so happy you guys are here. The link will be down below. Go over there, please hook them up with your love. Help support these artists, man. That's what it's all about. So let me do the thing so we can get into it. Kids, buckle up. Let's do it. Woo. Wow. Wow. Where do I start on this? I'm not even a whole minute in. I'm close, but I'm not even a whole minute in. But you really blew me away, Patrick, with that opening extra deep. You know, there's something very kind of 80s, early 90s death metal with this too. More so than I've heard before. Like, this reminds me of like Possessed and Destruction. The band Death Angel in some ways. This is really super intense. Love the double bass coming in. The guitar is so freaking heavy. Let's go back to that intro part here. Holy cow, that just blew me out of the water right out of the gate. And it is just so intense right now. It's so intense. This is like a couple of clenched fists. Listen to that guitar. Ah, it's old school. So it picks up. I love that the hearing like the echoing trail off of the snare that just got hit. That's what it sounds like, right? Listen carefully on that one spot where it almost sounds like there's nothing there. All you can hear is the ring of the drum head. Ah, I love it. And then these low drops that come in. That is so cool. It just adds to the anxiety, the buildup of it, you know? And then the blast beats that are coming in this part here, that, right? Wow. Oh. Oh my God, there are so many layers in here. I'd love to know how many layers of vocals are going on here, because it's hard to pinpoint what's going on, but there's such depth of vocals here. You know, I just had like a flashback to like 1992, hanging out. I was living in a little farmhouse upstate New York with a whole bunch of musicians, a few bands that hung out there and jammed, and mostly death metal type of stuff. And I could just picture us all sitting around the living room, listening to this, blasting this. Not a word coming from any of us. You know, maybe just headbanging, but maybe just eyes wide open. This would be played at my house over and over and over again. This would be such a banger. I mean, this is like, wow, it's intense. It feels like I've been punched in the chest. Just, I love it. Yeah, I'm serious. I love it. This part here is just so. And then fast. Clean. Wow. That is so badass. Oh my God. I have no idea what kind of time signature is going on there, especially at the end. It seems to be a couple of them going on. It's so disjointed and man, you know, the dynamics in this song are through the freaking roof, man. Holy cow. What an amazing song. Let's check out these lyrics, man. Yeah, this is all right. So hold on. Music for Depths produced by Jacob Lizotte. Lyrics and vocals written, recorded, performed by Patrick. You're awesome, Patrick. All right, let's just do these lyrics here. Let's do these lyrics. Recollections flash bright as lights before your eyes as guilt lay lifeless. Suppose the bastard shows his hand, a little snitch in a stitch in the rat race. A little snitch in a stitch in the rat race. Interesting. That's a great line there. Suppose the bastard shows his hand, a little snitch in a stitch in the rat race. Double down, I want to see that face as we're clutching shards and there's nowhere safe. My God, I've seen the remnants and there's nothing of worth here to say. My God, the connotation of depths and grays and shades. There's a lot of depth in this song, isn't there? I mean, just from a musical standpoint, much easier said than the following. Much easier said than the follow-through. Now the boat has shone through. There's nowhere left that's safe and nowhere left to hide. See, I mean, the song is giving you that feeling by vocally, the music, but when you read these lyrics, then you realize it's exactly what's happening here. It feels like that sort of anxiety and you know, there's nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Abysmal their ways, dismal snakes that scathe. Dismal snakes that scathe. Would you? Could you? Could you? It says 2 times, so I had to do it twice. I'm crumpled up. I've crumpled up any solace as ink spills from the quill. I've swallowed up my regret as blood flows like ink spills. Morality stopped at the last house on the left. Morality stopped at the last house on the left. Morality pulled up at the house now and rolled up with a noose instead. Rolled up with a noose instead. My God, I've seen the remnants and there's nothing worth here to say. My God, the connotation of depths and grays and shades. Much easier said than the follow through. Now the boat has shone through. There's nowhere left that's safe and nowhere left to hide. Abysmal their ways, dismal snakes that scathe. Dismal snakes that scathe. Would you? Could you? Could you? No, I'm too scared. Tell you the truth. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Recollections flash bright as lights before your eyes as guilt lay lifeless. The lyrics are down in his description box. So when you go over there and you do the thing, go down there and read them yourself and you know, you might have to ponder that, because that's what I end up doing. Is that I end up going back and I just keep reading it and listening to the video and sometimes I'll go like, you know, 3 or 4 listens in. And I go, oh, wait a minute, could it be? And that's why it's fun when Nancy and I talk about this stuff too, because then she has her own thoughts and I'm like, wow, I didn't think of that, or maybe I've said something that spurs something on her. I love the lyrics in Seethe songs. So intelligent, so complex. I've crumpled up any solace as ink spills from the quill. I've swallowed up my regret as blood flows like ink spills. I like how he connects those two and that there. And then this whole thing as though morality was a person, maybe driving in a car. Morality stopped at the last house on the left. Morality pulled up at the house now. So not only did it stop there, it pulled right in the driveway. Rolled up with a noose instead. You know, so things are not going to go well when morality pulls up, right? Oh my goodness. I absolutely love this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, man. Down below, please do. Love Seethe. Love you, Patrick. Thank you so much, my brother. Until the next time, my dear friends, be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Like, comment, and share it. I'll talk to you on the next one.